Recently, my laptop started to fail me. A Windows upgrade took out a couple of programs that I normally use, and I started to have these pop-ups that wound up being in the center of the screen, warning me about dynamic link libraries that weren't there or were there in the wrong place and shouldn't be operating. Repetitive, awful things. In addition, I couldn't use Zoom for anything. It was a horrible experience. Now, I'm sharing this with you because, frankly, what I had to do was use my iPad during that time. And I could have used the phone, but I would have had the same problem. In working with the iPad, you know, I had to use the position of being up and down with black stripes around me because I could never make eye contact when I was in the correct position in a way that I could make eye contact with the camera and the person I was talking with and could see them. I just didn't like that experience, and I didn't think it was right for others. So to make eye contact, I had to look away all the time. Not a good look. So I'm just going to remind you, the most important thing you need to do when you're doing a video interview is connect with the person you're talking with. And that involves eye contact with them. And you also want to be in a position where you're not so far back that you look small on camera. You want to be forward so that you occupy a lot of space. Also, a good quality camera. And if your camera on your laptop or device is not of HD quality, get an external HD camera. It makes a big difference. Also going to remind you, audio quality is important too. Now, I happen to use an external microphone. It's really good. I'm not trying to sell anything to you today. I'm just going to simply say, make sure your audio quality is great. And if you're going to use AirPods, make sure they're connected to your computer before you get on, so we don't have to go through the watching you connect experience. And the interviewer is waiting for your pods to connect because they're sitting there going, how long is this going to take? Are they charged? So just make sure that you're hooked up properly. If you're using a laptop as I am, most of you need to elevate it so that you're not looking down, or in most cases, you're not being made to look small because you're looking up at someone. My setup involves an external camera on an arm, so it's a little closer to me, and you can see I'm making eye contact. Also, lighting on your face. There's nothing worse than you're shaded on one side and light on the other. I see a lot of that. You can buy an inexpensive ring light, and yes, it can be a little harsh on the eyes, and they don't need to be so close to you. You'll see what I mean. You can position it well. Also, what's behind you. No one wants to see your laundry. No one wants to see your bed if that's possible to avoid. The door, not a great look. The closet door, less good. I know if you live in a studio apartment, that may be difficult, but try and get to the best place possible and make sure what's behind you is good. Fewer distractions than anything. Like I know today, the way I'm set up, yes, you can see over on the side there, the bookcase and a few photos and a little bit of the plant that I have on a coffee table with the couch. You really can't see the painting that's hanging on the wall today. And there's a little bit of the door jamb that you can see. I was sloppy. That's the best way I can put it. But I'll just say for you, you know your best setup so you stand out. And also in terms of clothes, just think of something that allows you to stand out against the backdrop that's there. So if it's light, don't wear light clothing unless there's some pattern there. And even then with some pattern clothing, the blurriness that occurs when the pattern is too small, you need to avoid that. Same thing with stripes. Stripes can be a problem if you're going for the pinstripe look. But fundamentally, the ideal is a computer or laptop where you can make eye contact, have great video. You've done all the prep work there. I have a window in front of me, so I have lighting on my face, and make sure you look world class. I'm Jeff Altman. I hope you found this helpful. My website is thebiggamehunter.us. Go to the site, go exploring. There's a lot there to help you. In addition, if you're interested in one-on-one coaching, you can schedule time for a free discovery call or schedule time for coaching. I'd love to help you. Also, if you're not ready for coaching yet or not ready to go exploring on the website, just remember, put it into your phone so at a time where you do need me or some of the information that's there, you can circle back. Again, Jeff Altman, and the website is thebiggamehunter.us. Lastly, connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/in/thebiggamehunter. Hope you have a terrific day. And most importantly, be great. Take care.